What's up, y'all? As you can see, or as you can't see, I'm in the middle of nowhere with it, just chilling in the forest. It's about, let me check, 3:05 a.m. Let's get to it. Today, we're going to be talking about the time me and the boys committed crimes at church. I don't really remember how the whole day went, or like how we got there, but like where my memory picks up is me and one of my friends, we arrive at the church. It's about like 11, 12, like it's kind of early. So we get to the church. My boy, he used to always go to the church. They used to always give him shit. And like he was known around there. And so we go into the church today. And like we used to just go there and just bum for free food. And then like that was really it. We ain't never like go to pray or nothing. Because we were some dirty degenerates. But on this day, we went to the church and we talked to or my friend talked to one of the church ladies. Like, I don't really know, but she said that they had a job for us, and like we're not getting paid for it because it's a fucking church. It's charity work, so we're not getting paid for it, but we're excited, you know. Sounds hype. They said that we're gonna go to like clean out this old lady house. Like for some reason, like the government took this bitch's house and then like they just gave it to the church, or they didn't give the house to the church, but they like let the church clean out the house and then like donate the shit or something. So we hear that and we're like, all right, let's go. Sounds like an adventure. All right, y'all, I'm back. Sorry about all the jump cuts. Had to try and fix the fire and shit. But anyways, where I left off. So like they told us we had to go to this house, and what we were doing at the house is we were like cleaning all the shit out of the house that could be used and like donated, and we were just putting it in bags, and then we would put it in like the back of this big ass truck. Like it wasn't like a normal pickup truck. It had like a fucking like cage on the back, like fucking just like a big box on the back just to fit shit. And so, you know, obviously we're down. And at first I said, you know, do you have any friends that y'all want to bring along? And I'm like, yeah, I got one. Let's go pick them up. So one of the church guys, like one of the dudes who works there, he's like, all right, I'll give you a ride. And so we go into the parking lot, and they have this fucking yellow convertible Mustang. I swear to God, like it was an old rusty piece of shit. It wasn't nothing crazy, but like it was a convertible Mustang, and like for some little kids, man, like that shit was sweet. So we go to the car, and I'm like, damn, nice car, bro. And he's like, it's not mine, it's the church's. Which is like, why the fuck does a church have a drop top Mustang? But yeah, it's like, why does a church have that? But you know, it's whatever. So we get in the car, we have the top up, and we just drive to my friend's house. And I text him on my phone. I'm like, look outside. And he sees the yellow Mustang, and he sees me in it, and like I'm like just like we have the window down, and I'm like, hey, and he's like, yo. I'm like, bro, come on. Like I had told him the whole thing, what we were doing. He was like, all right, I gotta go ask my mom, because we were some little kids still. So he asked his mom. She said yeah, and he got in the car. He had to get in the back, and then we're off to the races, bro. We're off. So then we fucking like we get in the Mustang, and we go. And we don't go to the church, like we just go straight to the house. Like my other friend, they gave him a ride there or something. So we go to the house, and like we're cruising. We go to the house, and you know, it's just a normal brick house, nothing crazy. And we go in, and like they're like, all right, take a look around, you know, just just chill, relax while we get everything set up. We'll be ready for you guys to start working in like 5 to 10 minutes. And so like we already knew what was up. We didn't even have to say anything. Me and the boys, we were like, all right, we're stealing shit. We're burglarizing this fucking house. You feel me? So we're on that. Just like, we're just looking around. So me and one of my friends, we go into this bitch's bedroom. And in her bedroom, the first thing we see is like, we start like opening cabinets and shit. And we find this little ass bowl. Like this teeny bitty pipe. But it's still like, it's got like half a bowl in it. And me and we're ecstatic, bro. We're like, yes, this is a lick. So we find a lighter, and we try and smoke it. Like I go first, I get barely anything out of it. Pass it to my boy, he gets absolutely nothing, and then we just steal the pipe. So we're like, all right, well, at least I got a little buzz going. You feel me? Ain't not really feeling shit, but you know, placebo. So we're still like, you know, still looking around the house, and then like one of these cabinets, I find these two little like, I don't know what they're called, but it's like the like the $1 like little shot bottles, like just one little shot in these bottles, and I find two of them. So obviously, pocket those. We're still looking around, and then in the living room, I see this bitch has like a bucket. It's like a bucket kind of, and it's just filled with like electronics, like phones, headphones, Bluetooth earbuds, tablets, laptops. And so I'd like, ooh, like it looked like it was hundreds of dollars of shit. And so I thought that was the lick. Now I told him about it. I'm like, all right, we're definitely taking that. And so we're still looking around. It's not really shit in the house because like kind of looked like it had already been cleared out. Like I found a couple beers, but like there were big ass beers and I didn't have nowhere to put them, and like I didn't want them to see me like stealing it. So I was like, whatever. I don't even like beer. So we go upstairs because it's not really shit anywhere else. So we go upstairs, and oh my fucking god, this room, it was like 25 feet, just like a 25 feet all around, just a big ass square, and all along the walls, lined up on the walls, was nothing but clothes. I'm talking socks, shoes, pants, and like it was all like dedicated corners, and there was one corner literally just nothing but weaves, just straight wigs, and it's like, I'm talking, these piles are like 2 to 3 feet tall. It's enough clothes that you could wear a different pair of clothes every day for 5 years. And it's like, what the fuck? Why does this bitch have so many clothes? But that's besides the point. You feel me? So we're like, all right. And then they tell us what to do. They're like, all right, we got everything set up. So what y'all got to do is y'all just got to put all the clothes in the bag and take them out to the truck. Like, simple. But it's like, it's so many fucking clothes. You have to like crawl through it, and it's like, ooh, we were there for hours. So anyways, we started bagging shit up, but like we're going real slow because we thought it was going to be a lot funner than it really was. And then it's like, oh, I don't want to do this. But we're still going. And then, while the church people, like, they're upstairs helping with us a little bit. Oh, my fire just broke. That's unfortunate. But anyways, the church people, they're helping with us. And then, like, sometimes they'd go downstairs and go get something else out of the living room. And while they do that, we had just passed the little vapor round we had. It was a fucking, what was it? Like some Breeze fucking mango fruity faggot shit. But anyways, we're passing around the vape, chilling. And, like, it's not really anything to say. This is pretty uneventful. We were here for, like, an hour and a half, maybe 2, just bagging up shit. And then, like, we go downstairs. And, like, because, there's still more shit to bag up. Just, like, a normal house shit. And so, we're doing that. And then one of the bags I take, I put, like, all the electronics in a bag. And then it wasn't, like, a duffel bag, but I don't know how to describe it. It wasn't a backpack either. I don't even really remember. It was just like a weird bag. But anyways, I put it in the bag, and I hid it in the back of the truck in a specific way to where like we would be able to find it. So I go in there. I fucking, shit, lost my train of thought. All right. So I got the bag hidden, and then like we just go back to just straight bagging shit up, boring, uneventful. Still just smacking the vape, just playing around, fucking swimming in the clothes. It's that many clothes, bro. It's ridiculous. This bitch had hundreds of pounds of clothes. Fucking wild to me. And so eventually, we got all the clothes bagged up. It's not shit else to do. And they're like, all right, we're done. We can leave now. And so, okay, we're out. We're tired of doing that dumb shit. So all 3 of us, 4 of us, it was one church guy and then us 3, like, boys. So we got in a Mustang, and he was like, let me show y'all something. And he took the top down, and we're like, eh. So we're driving, we're going like 30 miles an hour. I'm standing up in the back, feeling like a bad bitch. And my boy, he's underneath his jacket, like he has the vape under his jacket, head under his jacket, smacking on his vape, which was bold. Like, that was very bold to do with the church man right there. But anyways, he's smacking the vape, just chilling. I'm hanging out the drop top, just my hair blowing in the breeze. Amazing time. And so we pull back up to the church. And so at first they're like, all right, y'all can get some food, y'all can chill for a little bit before we start unbagging shit. Okay. So we get to chilling. They give us free food and free drinks. They had like I don't remember the food, but I remember they had this vitamin water. And so I went into the bathroom, and one of my friends came in here with me. We were passing the vape, and then I poured up them two little, like, the little one-shot things I had, like the cheap, I don't know what they're fucking called. I don't drink like that. But I poured them up in the vitamin water. And now I got the concoction, and I'm sipping it, and it's like, it's very diluted. This shit, bro, it's not getting me drunk. But, like, I got a little buzz going, and that's all that matters, you feel me? So I'm just sipping in the church, just chilling, eating my little food, whatever they had. I don't even remember. And so after, like, 30, 45 minutes of doing that, they're like, all right, y'all, it's time to start unbagging. We're like, okay. So they pulled the truck like out in front of the church, and then we just start taking the bags, just taking it inside the church. We do that for like half an hour, and we're like halfway through the bags. And then eventually, like, we get to the bag that, like, I had put, the one with the electronics, and we're like, all right, boys, this is it. You feel me? So what we do is we just took the bag and we just fucking left. Like, we were supposed to unload the rest of the truck, and we just fucking left, and I just never went back to that church. And so I'm thinking, bro, because it was like 5 phones, 3 tablets, and 2 laptops, headphones, earbuds, Bluetooth, like all kinds of shit. And so I'm thinking we just lucked up. I'm like, this is a couple $100 right here. Yippee! But but let's get to that. So we get back to my house, and we're on the porch, and we're unpacking the loot, and we're examining. And so off the rip, the 2 laptops did not work. They were just busted. One of them just like didn't even have like a battery, like none of this shit for it. So the 2 laptops don't work. Out of the 2 tablets, only one of them works. It's like a fucking Amazon Fire or something. I forgot what they're called, but it was like one of the little Amazon tablets. And then out of the 5 phones, 2 of them worked. I had one, it was like a Samsung Galaxy. Like, it was actually a pretty nice phone. And like I could see pictures of the bitch who like owned the house. It was like this middle-aged black woman, and like I had like all her shit on her phone, and I just used that phone. I just stole it and used it until eventually I fucking broke it like a dumbass. But anyways, and then like there was another phone in there. I don't even remember what kind, because it was just dog shit. It was not really worth mentioning. It was cheap. It was like cheap ass Android. But anyways, I'm like, wow, we really do not have shit. And so my next door neighbor, like, we were like 15, 16 at the time, and my next door neighbor, he's a guy, he's like 25, 26, like he had 10 years on us, but he was a cool ass dude. And he came over here, he's like, what the fuck y'all got going on? And I was like, we just we stole this from the church. And he was like, damn. And I was showing him shit. I'm like, bro, could I like sell you some of this for weed? Because like that was my plug. Like, he was next door, and he used to sell me weed. It was good as weed. And I was like, can I sell you any of this shit for some weed? And I was showing him it, and he was like, I'll take the tablet. And I'm like, all right, how much will you give me for that? He was like, I'll give you a 20. Oh, I'm like, okay. You know, at first, you know, I thought we got some bullshit, but no, you know, that might make this worth it. So okay, so he goes back into his house. He gets the 20, and he tells us, he's like, this is some Zaza. That was his favorite shit to say. No matter what kind of weed he had, he would always say it was some Zaza. Like at least 3/4 of the time, it was some Zaza, but it was just his favorite thing to say. He would always tell you that. Like, even if you done shopped with him 100 times, he will always say, I got some Zaza. And so we get the aforementioned Zaza. We get it. We look at it. Looks good. Give him the tablet, and we go our separate ways. And then from there, my boy, he had like a game leaf. Like, y'all know what that is? He had a game leaf. It's like a blunt. You know, we gutted it, rolled the weed up, passing it back and forth. I'm sipping my fruity concoction, and we had a good ass evening. You feel me? Wasn't shit else to it. We was just chilling. And yeah, I think that's where my story ends. You feel me? I think that's where my story ends. So, you know, we got to the church, hit a lick, got some weed, and I got drunk. That's it. Now, I'm not good with this YouTuber outro shit, so I don't really know what to say. Go fuck yourself. Have a good day. Like and subscribe because I want money.